Well, welcome to the inaugural broadcast of the 9th annual Pirate Flag Volleyball Tournament. I'm joined by Tournament Director Chris Hagg in the lovely Pirate Flag Studios, aka my basement. I am John Urso reporting, and Chris, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, happy to be here. So Chris, the Pirate Flag Volleyball Tournament has been going on for 9 years now, and we're about to do coverage of this. What is the Volleyball Pirate Flag Tournament?
So the Pirate Flag Tournament is a summer-ending celebration for the Chicago Pirate Flag Volleyball Group, which is a sort of pickup volleyball group. And of course, since we count them every year, we know that 9 years ago we decided to hold our first one, even though the Pirate Flag Group was a couple years old already at that point. But we decided we would do a fours tournament, and we also decided that it would be a blind draw tournament.
Oh.
So you don't pick your own team beforehand. You come to the beach, you draw a coin, because we're pirates, and pirates love coins.
They do.
And that has a number on it that indicates your team.
So it's a blind draw lottery that puts you on a team with people you may or may not have met before, and then you play in a volleyball tournament together.
That is correct, yes. Yeah, so it's structured like many tournaments are structured. There's pool play to start the day, so you're drawn on a random team, which means you're in a random pool against a random group of other teams.
Sure.
Usually 3 or 4 teams in a pool. You play to a schedule. Once you finish that, then there's a tournament in the latter part of the day.
So from someone who plays, like halfway competitive volleyball sometimes, or like at least someone who wants to win sometimes when he plays volleyball, this sounds like it's more about the camaraderie, meeting new people, just a really good social experience for a group of people with a similar interest. Is that fair?
That's extremely fair. One of the things I've always liked about the Pirate Flag Tournament is a lot of people, of course, know each other because it is a group, but it's also many people's circles of volleyball that overlap, or friend circles or whatever. So they meet new people. They meet people that people they knew already knew. And then a few days after that, you see all of a sudden everybody's friends on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Or, whatever else.
Some people, turns out, have met their future spouses in the confines
Stranger
of the Pirate
things have
Flag.
happened.
That is true.
Yeah.
So yes, but the volleyball is generally pretty good. I think that like a lot of tournaments, it is an elimination tournament, so the better teams, the better drawing of teams, I should say, is going to start to sort of bubble up at the end of the day. So generally those teams get pretty fired up, gets pretty competitive. But you play all day and you play with all your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't require people to be semi-pros, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, so in 2 seconds here, we're going to cut to the actual broadcast. I guess we could briefly talk about who the teams are. We already covered how the teams were formed, essentially. So the 2 teams that were playing in this, I know, are Team Myers Rum and Team Plantation Rum. And the thing I thought was funny about that is both of them were named after rum.
That is
a weird coincidence, isn't it?
That's either an amazing coincidence or it's part of a plan. And I think you could consider that how much pirates love rum, right?
Do pirates love rum?
They make songs about it and everything.
So you've already said, blatantly said that pirates love coins, and now you're claiming that they also loved rum.
They do.
These are bold claims, Christopher.
Pirates have a lot of love in their hearts for things like
So they were just very loving people. Okay.
Yes. They were very, very friendly people. So, yes, Team Plantation and Team Myers Rum, along with some 20 other rum team names. You got your Bacardi, you got your Whaler, you got your Bronzacapa, personal favorite.
Sure.
Got your Malibu.
Yep.
So, just as random as the team you drew on is the name of your team and which rum it is.
In 9 years, has there ever been obviously we recycle the names. Has there ever been a team name that has done better than other team names, just like as a fun fact?
I don't think so.
No,
I think that a different name of a team, other than we had repeat champions 3 years ago and 2 years ago, so obviously the same rum name won those because it was the same team. There, I don't believe, has been a repeat of a rum name in the previous 8 tournaments.
Eventually.
It's statistically speaking, it is likely to happen, yes.
All right, so without wasting any more of your time, we're going to send you off. Chris, what are we about to watch?
So we're about to watch, as John mentioned earlier, our inaugural broadcast, where we will have a broadcast team on the court, bringing the finals.
Very handsome broadcasters.
They are a couple of sharp-looking fellows.
Very intelligent.
Yes.
Really good bodies.
Okay. I guess you can.
Their bodies are very nice.
That is pretty fair.
They were when they were younger.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Some people do let themselves go. Yeah.
But not these guys.
No, these guys still look like they are chiseled out of stone.
Absolutely.
That is
Greek
that
gods.
Is fair. I think let's send it out there then.
Without further ado. All right. Well, Chris Hegg, we are reporting from the 9th annual Pirate Flag Fours tournament in the finals. It is late August 2019 and
August 25th to be exact, for the record.
That is very exact.
Do like exact on days.
So it's been a nice day. We've had a lot of really competitive teams.
Got a ball on behind me right here. People not respecting the booth.
A lot of really competitive teams this year that played pretty hard to get to the finals. We have the 2 most winning teams of the day playing today. We have Team 5 featuring...
that's Pool 5, the winner of Pool 5,
Plantation.
Team Plantation.
Featuring Glenn, Irv, Stefania, and Andrew E.
Glenn is back to serve right now.
The return from Chris and the block.
That's Andrew on the block.
And the opponents are?
The opponents are Team Myers from Pool 2. Pretty good pool play, 3-1. We'll get to the names in a second.
Catches the back part of the line.
Pretty good serve. Into the wind. The wind is coming out of the south today.
It's picked up pretty progressively throughout the day. It's been harder and harder to play.
Yeah, so if you're on the side that's serving right now, that is the good side.
Off the hand.
Got some difficult first few points here for Team Myers, which consists of Chris Urso going to pick up the ball right now, Nick, who just hit that failure serve receive, and Emily and Jeff F. That is just Jeff F, but we prefer Jeff F.
Jeff F. Jump serve again, and off the hands and out of bounds.
Rough start here. See if they switch anything up here just to shake up the mojo or tough
Chris,
it out.
What is the format of the finals?
The format? You mean how many games do they play?
Yeah.
So we do a best of 3. First 2 games to 21.
Nice up by Chris.
And a third game to 15.
Oh, wow. That's great
go.
defense there. That's where you got to stick with the ball.
Point over here. Side switch every 7 points.
So the format... Did you already say it?
I went through the best of 3 part of it, and the first 2 are to 21. Third game only to 15, so that's a horse race. You got to start fast.
All right, got Meyer up to serve now. Not Nick Meyer, but the team Meyer, who has someone on it named Meyer, no relation to the team.
No relation. Matter of fact, completely different spelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Nick has some relation to rum in general, but not the Meyer rum. Nice block
by Jeffeth.
That is correct. Yeah. I think we just call him Jeff. I think for posterity, or it'd be like, those guys suck.
Got Chris Ursa back to serve again. Looking to get a little bit of momentum going, and he gets a little bit.
It's quite a difference serving into that wind. You can just knock that ball down several feet in front of where you think it's going when you're receiving it.
And the ball has so much movement, it's really hard to follow, especially if you get some spin on it, which Chris is definitely trying to do.
There we go. Dug that one up.
Yep, we got a wonderful return, but we get the net blocking. Parkinson strikes again.
We are keeping stats for the net today, so that is 1 block.
MVP every year, 9 years running.
The net is undefeated.
Chris back to serve again. High pass, and good net play by Jeff.
Man, no fly zone right there. Send it back.
Chris back to serve again. Off the hands. They have it back in play at least.
We got
Oh no.
We got a carry call from the ref on the far side. That is Mike Lavelle, a many-time champion of this tournament.
Yeah, I would advise not to argue with Mike. He probably knows the rules better than all of us.
Good cover by the team. That looks in. Got to play it, though. Got to play it.
Too close not to. Oh.
Ooh, Nick, big swing.
Big swing.
Wind did not bring it down, though. We're moving along our second side change already. This is where I admit that I have no idea what the score is.
I have no idea what the score is either. We'll try and listen for one. Guess it would have been smart to bring one of those scorekeeper apparati. So this is Stefania? Stefania.
There you go.
Back to serve. Into the net. We have Jeff back to serve for Team Meyer.
Team Myers. Not a bad rum. On the cheaper side as the rums go. Another win by the Park and Sun net. Did want to point out is one of our co-booth members over here, Caesar, just pointed out, probably the biggest crowd we've had here at the finals.
Off the hands and out of bounds.
Touch ball over here to the booth.
Yeah, so 9 years running, what would someone watching this broadcast do if they wanted to participate in Pirate Flag?
Well, the Pirate Flag is an open, sort of a sports group on Facebook. You know, it's mostly about volleyball, but some people plan some other events in there. Pretty like-minded group of people when you're all have the same hobby of a sport, like volleyball. Oh wow, send that one back, Andrew. Wow. Clean that up in a hurry.
Was not interested in playing that out.
So you can find the Chicago Pirate Flag Volleyball group on Facebook. It's open to join. Matter of fact, yesterday we just crossed 1,000 members on the Facebook group.
Nick connects this time, off the hands, and out of bounds. Service is good.
Little video of the crowd here for everybody.
Called for a...
bad set, I believe.
Yep.
We should have mic'd up Lavelle over there. Mic'd up Mike.
Service is good. Received. Goes for it right away.
That one's going back. Stefani over there.
Goes for back line.
That was a pretty good set.
That was a good set.
Oh, no. Mike disagrees. Hopefully this doesn't get...
I think right about now is when I would start looking to do bump sets.
Yeah. Generally, the preferred method on the beach. That was a good ball, too, right there.
Goes high line and connects.
Yeah. Hit that well. Went up with the hands and then...
Absolutely.
Punch, deep line. Deep back line. Good
very
stuff.
Very deceptive and using the wind to his advantage. And a switch.
Got a side switch. Still don't know the score.
That's true. We don't.
We don't have. You usually hear on sports broadcasts, they're like, "Oh yeah, let's get their graphics from the guys in the truck up there."
Well, we might. We're gonna edit this later, so we might be able to add the graphics.
Maybe, yeah. Then it will actually be us in a truck. It'll just be later. Yeah.
So let's go to the guys in the truck for the graphic.
Okay, here we go. So now you can see the score.
Nick Meyer up to swing, goes for a dink and connects.
It's a pretty good beach move right now. It's not
also very deceptive.
Not all about power in the beach game.
I don't think anyone thought he was going to do that. We got the peanut gallery. The background, good turnout, as always.
Got some confusion who the server should be. Another thing that I was not paying attention to, so...
Yep.
I trust they will sort it out.
Or at least continue playing.
Hopefully they do continue playing. If it does turn into a sword fight, that's also fine. That was a pretty good knuckle set.
That was a good knuckle set. Here we go.
Nice set there.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Jeff
wow.
with the beautiful hands, and Nick goes a little wide.
I believe apparently that was Nick's sunglasses' fault right there.
Yep,
He shed those immediately.
Disgusted with those sunglasses.
Yeah, I can't believe how far his sunglasses just hit that ball.
I almost heard a score, but maybe we'll go to the graphic again. Ooh, deep serve. Off the hands and out of bounds.
Sometimes that wind at your back, that ball just keeps riding. We got a visitor around the booth here.
Guest host?
Got a guest host. This is John C.H., everybody. Say hi, John.
Yeah, I'm just stopping in to say hey.
Thank you, John.
Wow,
that was
that's good. No, you have a nice day. Rest of your day.
What an asshole. Goes deep again, this time with a nice pass.
Oh, the great set
Back
by
set
Jeff.
to Chris. Chris connects. Beautiful play. Team Myers.
Critical play.
Do you know the score?
It is now probably 14-12.
14-12?
14-12. Okay, wow, look at us catching up here.
Oh.
Yard sale.
Looking for some hands, I think, but not quite getting them. Taking it to 15-12. Jeff back to serve. Awkward.
Oh, some good cover
And
there.
Sky
Just
Mail.
rifled it a little long. We've got another guest host
Holding a
is
bunch of
just
money.
joining us right here. It is our team treasurer, our group treasurer, Jackie Rossi. Say hi to the people.
Hello, people. Question of the day is how much do the winners get?
How much should we give these people? Like, what is it worth to win a tournament that only costs you $10 to enter?
Ooh. Ooh, Nick was not going to have
there's
it.
a good
It's
touch.
up again.
Glenn over that.
We have some excitement.
Oh, we got a net
we got a
violation
net
over
violation. Wow.
here. Yeah, we stopped watching the net area there.
That was
all
going to
that
be
excitement.
a fantastic point. Back to serve again. Goes for it. Keeps it in play. Keeps it in play. Wow, great hustle. Back to Chris. Off the hands.
Good touch. Lefty right there.
Good hustle again. We got a hell of a point.
Nick going with the short ball. Glenn all over that.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, let's see what they can do with it. Up to Chris. Oh,
that
great
was
cross court with some authority.
dropping a bomb right there. It's a pretty good rally.
Great rally.
Just got the word in on what the prize money is for today's event.
Chris, what is the prize money for today's
The
event?
prize money is $40 per team member of
Wow.
the winning team. That's not bad. That is four times your
money
buy-in.
back.
That's
yeah.
right.
That's not too shabby.
No, most people have much easier time making their rent this month.
I think they're calling that one out of bounds.
I believe that's because it was in fact out of bounds.
Yep, thanks. Jeff back to serve again. Great return.
Irv calling that, going with the back bump shoot.
Jeff with the pass, back to Jeff.
Good swing.
Oh no. Little confusion.
Good recovery though.
Team
Nice short
Plantation
ball
gets
right
it
there.
over.
It's a pretty
Back
good
to
rally
Chris.
going.
Oh, gets the net.
Man, net horror right
It
there.
looks great on the scoreboard.
Yeah. We all know what a general embarrassment he is. So,
I don't think he's ever played volleyball before today.
yeah. I know. I mean, if you have to hit the net just to get the ball over, what are you doing out there, really?
Wow, excellently placed serve.
Miscommunication right there.
That was at least the third really difficult serve in a row from Jeff.
The other note, though, on the prize money
Is that game one, or- I'm sorry,
the
just a switch?
runner-up? No, side switch. Had to go get the ball.
Chris,
The runner-ups get
looking
double
for
their
a-
money back.
do they? Is that game one? All right, game
Is
one.
that game one's done? Oh, okay. Wow, 21-13, game one.
Should we interview?
Let's go to Our Lady in the Sand. for a sideline interview.
So I'm here with Chris Urso from one of our teams. Can you tell us what happened for you that game?
My team was messed up, and then we got a play back, so they started doing well. We were bad, and then we got better.
That's wonderful. It seemed to me like you guys won more points than the other team.
Is that right? I'm not big on stats. I'm just all about the team.
Yeah.
Just want to give 110%.
Yeah.
It was all my teammates, and go team.
Yeah. Good. What's your strategy for the next game?
We're going to try to do better, or at least not as bad. And if worse, then even better than that.
Great. Well, thanks so much. Thanks for taking time to talk to us.
I love you, Mom.
And I'm here with Stefania from our other team. Can you tell us how that game went for you?
So the first game, I think that we can actually play much better, and we have to stick to our main rotation. It actually works much better than the last one that we had, but I think that we can actually do it. We can make it. So hopefully we are going to win.
Right.
Let's say that.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.
Welcome to the halftime studio here. What did you think of the first game, Jackie?
I thought the first game was a real nail-biter, full of action, many great plays, a lot of hustle, a lot of effort by everyone on both sides.
Yeah, I was really pleased as well. The sideline interview, of course, was amazing. Dash always does a great job with that. But yeah, I think Plantation started off real strong, but then Myers Rum, of course, really picked up pace and started to really focus and get the points they needed to take that first game.
I think that is a spot-on analysis, and I also think that you are wearing a fantastic blue shirt this afternoon.
Thank you. Yeah, I was noticing your choice of shirt, too. I think you look amazing. I'm a little disappointed that we don't have more collared blue shirts out on the beach today. What do you think?
I think that the sleeveless nature of this particular collared blue shirt really eliminates any type of bad tan lines, and really more players on both teams should look into our smart fashion choices.
Yes, yeah. I think the men especially should embrace sleeveless collared polo shirts for this kind of play.
Yeah.
It would really up the competition.
Yeah, I mean, you could just see those shoulders move, taking swings.
Right,
it would be
right.
great.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And I think we should wrap it up and head back to the beach.
Yeah, any final predictions?
I think that probably the team that makes the fewest mistakes is going to walk away drinking from that cup.
Yeah, I agree. The team with the most points will probably be the ones to win. I hope we go to a game 3. We'll see, just for our own sake, for entertainment. But we'll see what Myers Rum can do if they can take it in 2 games.
Yeah, hopefully they can pick this next one up and give the people what they want.
Right. Yeah, let's go back to the sideline with our broadcast team.
All right. So we're getting ready to start game 2 here at Pirate Flag Tournament 2019. Nick Myers thumbsing up.
We got a thumbs up from Nick
He's in
there.
good spirits.
I think everybody is more excited about the commentary than they are about the action on the court.
This is the most famous these guys have ever been.
Another money set from Jeff. Nice lefty turn.
Oh, and the
get it up
defense.
though. We're not over on this point.
These people came to play. They're leaving nothing out on the
Good
court.
ball, deep ball from Herb.
Wow, that was a really good set.
Oh, we're not over yet. Never give up.
Oh my God.
Andrew.
They are leaving it all out there. They are leaving it all on the court. Absolute bedlam.
All right, now every point just like that for the rest of the game.
That is some finals volleyball right there.
That is some finals volleyball. That's what you want to see.
Yeah. It's nice later in the day too when you're free to roam in just about every direction because there's no other games.
Ooh, I think we're off the hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, that one moved a little bit.
Another point, Myers.
Again, that's just Myers, not Nick Myers.
Right, that's Nick Meyer.
Yeah, Nick Myers just throwing the ball to Chris there. Just want to make sure people have their Myers straight. That was a good
Off
turn
the
on the
hand
second
and another
ball.
very good dig.
There we go, aggressive.
Oh, and we got a net violation. Still a good play.
In true Meyer fashion.
That was
happens to the best of us. Nick.
good
Happens
Meyer
to the best of
fashion.
us.
Yeah, got a tool off the block, went out of bounds, and then he just walks into the net.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Clown City. That's going over. Good punch up there. Here we go, out to Glenn. Oh, going for the little shorty. Good idea.
You gotta be mad about that during the finals.
Yeah, held up a little too much there.
Obviously, they've been playing great all day, but maybe a little finals jitters. Got Jeff back to serve again. Feels like maybe Team Myers is just a little bit more confident right now. Volleyball is certainly a game of momentum and a game of runs, and I don't know, they're just looking a little bit more solid at the moment.
I think we questioned that set right there from Nick. Little side-to-side action right there. Guess that Lavelle's not ready to throw out the yellow card. He's just gonna stop the point.
Right. All right, Plantation's back to serve. Up at the net and
wow,
off.
Good ball. Andrew
off the
is
hands and
just
out.
manning the net over there.
Well, Plantation, like I said, it's a game of momentums. If they're ready to make some momentum happen for them, then this is certainly not over for them yet. Still anyone's game. Another money set, and unfortunately into the net and out.
On a side switch here.
Possibly wind coming down. It's coming in bursts.
Yeah, it's kind of got it's a little gusty now. It's not so static, which is, I don't know, I guess it's good or bad. When it's steady, you can learn to live with it. When it's gusty, you don't know what that's going to do to you.
Takes it over on 2.
Good up. Some net defense there.
Nice redirection from the block, which is legal. Okay.
Yeah,
he's not calling it a
I tend
block.
to agree with that because
okay.
that was
questionable.
That
as
was
a block.
more than a controlled block.
Sure,
that was,
sure. I get it.
That is the nuance that is beach volleyball, though. Nice punch over.
Nick with the dig.
Jeff puts it up.
Back to Nick going deep line.
Deep. Does not count as a jumbo when it's a bump. There's a nice set from Andrew.
Ooh.
Nice,
off
nice
his
ball.
fingers and just over Jeff's hands. Plantation's back to serve. Goes over on 1. Roll shot, dug by Nick. Back to Chris. Great swing by Chris off the hands and out of bounds.
Flew over us.
That was a really good set and an excellent connection.
Team Plantation trying to keep it rolling. You hear the momentum chant out there.
Also taking my word.
I'm sure they are listening in on the live feed right now as they play.
Well, they will hear from my lawyers.
Nick Meyer molesting the court for some reason. And the court fights back.
Into the net and out of bounds. Team Plantation looking to make something happen. And the serve. Bit of a rough pass. Bump over, goes deep.
That one's going over.
And
Jeff,
just out of bounds.
Long ball. All right, point Plantation. We are giving Park & Son some free publicity today.
Absolutely, Park & Son. Please feel free to reach out to us to pay for the next video.
Or just give us some nets and stuff. Tough angle from Chris, just a little long.
Really nice try, though.
Like it, though. A little more of that finals effort. You had to take more than 3 steps. So
if Team Plantation
that was quite a bit.
wins this game, it goes to 15, or in a third game?
The third game would go to 15, yes. Which
Chris with an expert roll.
Is otherwise played the same. You do switch on multiples of 5, though, not 7.
Mm-hmm.
And it just moves a lot faster. I always we've had a few 3-game finals
we
here
have.
at Pirate Flag. I don't tend to keep records of it. The guys in the truck tend to lose that info.
But yeah, it might be on a graphic that's coming up right now. Let me ask the guys in the truck.
Maybe. The problem is that the guys in the truck can't remember the day before yesterday.
Well, they're not very good.
No. It's a nice truck, though.
It is a nice truck. All right, and we're looking at the graphic for the score right now. Jump serve. Nice cover by Chris there in the middle.
Oh, goodness. That's
Off the hands and blocked.
I feel like I just got a ball on behind me. Oh, it's like some court action behind us. Pickup ball.
What have you learned about this tournament in 9 years?
I have learned that it's staggering how much it repeats itself when there's lulls between the pool play and the regular play. Even when people show up in the morning, there's always a critical mass right around usually an hour before we say start time. And then usually about a half hour before start time is when we're like, you know what, nobody's come for a little while. So let's plan the teams out. Looks like we got a timeout on the court. Possible cramping, not sure.
We had that one year. I think 3 years ago, Mike Lavelle had a calf cramp, like a really bad one.
Yeah, we had some cramping last year too.
We have our chase cam operator Nikki Veen
coming over to visiting the table.
Good game so far.
It is a good game so far. Everyone's leaving it out there on the court. That's some good finals play.
Yes, they are.
How do you feel about walking around with the people over there? Are you getting any good interaction?
Yeah, what's the vibe?
You know, I'm getting a lot of down in fronts, so I'm trying to stay out of their view.
Well, they sound like a bunch of jerks.
Yeah, it sounds like what? It didn't cost them anything to come watch this show, so I feel like they should be happy there's any volleyball to watch.
If there's anything to take away from this, it's that we hate all our viewers and audience members.
That is generally true. It is pirate flag volleyball, and I believe it was Joe Rogan recently who reminded us that pirates, well, it's funny to dress your kid up as a pirate for Halloween.
We're horrible people.
Technically, pirates were terrible people.
Yeah.
They killed millions of people for thousands of years.
It's so funny that you can even say rape, pillage, and plunder, and it doesn't sound that bad, but when you take those words individually, it's horrible.
Yeah, it is. It's really funny as a group of words. Raping
Indeed,
and pillaging and plundering. Yeah.
Totally desensitized as a culture.
But I'm not sure what Nick Meyer's doing over here. He's
playing
got
some soccer.
He's got some kind of shawl.
Bending it like Beckham.
Got a little sand in his business.
What's happened?
Packing up.
Oh, Nick's packing up. Nick is already late for work, possibly.
Hear that? They quit.
They quit.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh. Nick, you're so funny.
That Nick, this is not a job, but you are fired. Just so you know. Yeah. From all of it.
You're never gonna make it as a commentator,
From these
Nick.
friendships, from this beach. Yeah. You can go talk to the guys in the truck if you have a problem with it.
Graphic up of Nick being sent away on a pirate ship.
Yep. But anyway, yeah, back to the raping and the pillaging.
Yeah.
Which
is a great way to start a sentence.
I feel like having some harsh attitudes towards our fellow pirates is warranted.
Oh, it's certainly within the tradition of piracy.
Yeah, they were surely not all friends with each other.
All right, back in the action, we got Chris Urso back to serve. Chris loves his mother, and
we did
also
learn that.
The camera girl.
We learned that. We didn't know that officially till you just mentioned that. But the love of mother, we did. We got that after the first game was over in his sideline interview. I think, it's an interesting thing to our viewers is that Chris also loves your mother.
He does love my mother, and I love Chris.
These are very interesting. I might have to draw this out and see how these lines connect. Possibly end up like one of those beautiful mind diagrams. So I
definitely don't want to actually give the audience the answer.
No. Sure.
Roll to Nick. Nick returns it. Oh, not quite far enough. Ended up being a pretty good set for the other team.
Got a ball on again here. Oh, got to throw that backwards.
All right, we got Plantations back to serve. Nice
Put up
return.
from Emily. Here goes Nick. Going deep. Not strong. Another
nice
hit on
up.
2. Great up.
We're going to bump it over, see what Plantations does with it.
We have to fight another day here.
Oh,
that was...
I don't know about that.
No, that was...
A little
I feel like
blatant.
everybody was
think,
like,
yeah.
oh, no, we'll
I don't think we needed Mike Lavelle to call that one.
No. It's a tough ball. It is tough to set in the wind. I applaud the effort.
Oh,
but
absolutely. Yeah, our pole play, my team did well, and then as soon as we got back from lunch, it was way windier, and we got rocked. Chris up the swing.
Ooh, good. Putting the wall up
Goes
again,
cross, and the block is read correctly.
I would also like to give a shout out to our Poop Deck champions, which is our consolation bracket at the Pirate Flag Tournament.
Chris, what is a poop deck?
A poop deck, I am not 100% sure, but it is a really funny nautical term. Yeah.
Looks like we're off the hands and out of bounds. Funny nautical term.
Yep. That's all I got.
Oh, okay.
It's how so ships have these flat surfaces on them that are called decks, and it is my understanding that some of them have different names.
I actually have a nautical. Ooh.
Oh, Irv's all right. Going
Looks like
into the pole.
another double contact on the set.
I didn't hear. No. Yeah, we got a debate with the ref. Look out for the red card coming out here.
We have tournament director Chris Hagg calling for a redo. It was questionable. I think redo is just.
Yeah,
Goes with the bump set.
I do, of course, subscribe to the theory that just because there's spin doesn't mean the set was bad.
Oh!
That is just
That's the second
quick
time.
attack right
that's
there.
the second time that happened.
The width is offhand because I do believe he is a righty, and that is a pretty good.
Yeah, no,
pretty
that
good
was
shot
that
with
was
the, with the
solid.
left.
He's playing really well right now. Chris with the excellent up. This time Nick,
good touch by
Nick
Glenn.
gets away with it this time. That one was sneaky.
He is a sneaky man on a volleyball court.
Oh yes, he prides himself on being incredibly sneaky.
Understand he may be sneaky off the court too. I don't know if you've ever seen him under your bedroom window.
I have.
See, then he's not as sneaky off the court then, I guess. Otherwise, you would never know. Hearing some crosstalk from a pickup game behind us.
We are hearing some crosstalk.
It is Dan and Kay taking on Dave and Sasha back there. Oh yeah, going back to the Poop Deck champions included Dave and Sasha this year.
Oh.
Oh, a little miscommunication on Plantation
Oops.
right there.
On a game this close, you can't afford those mistakes.
Those are always tough.
But to be fair, so this, I guess I should probably also mention, is a blind draw tournament, meaning these guys are not established teams. These are for, people that may or may not know each other, but certainly don't usually play with
Great
each other.
up by Chris right there.
So the
Here we go
communication
again.
thing is
Another
certainly,
tough ball. He setting a ball. It's pretty low right there. It's tough to get up.
Oh yeah. We have a side switch. Game 2 of the finals.
But you are correct. Yeah, these are teams that some of them didn't even know each other before today, of course.
Yeah, and I was just saying, just with any team sport, it takes a long time to really establish a communication or a rapport with each other.
That's right. It seems like both of these teams have settled into some pretty good rotations.
Absolutely.
There's a real nice set.
They're not doing, super advanced plays. It's pretty straightforward volleyball, so it does make it a little easier to expect what's going to happen.
That is correct, yeah. In general, you can expect that your opponents also aren't going to be running some wild plays.
Yeah.
So you can play some pretty straight-up defense.
Ooh, Joust at the
Oh,
net.
tough ball. 50-50 on the hop right there, and it went Myers' way. Again, the Royal Myers, we'll call it, the whole team.
It also went Nick Myers' way.
Yes.
Just because he is on the Myers.
I feel like if it was 2.5 rotations, that's not like a big deal.
Off the hands.
Oh, good stab
Nice
from
up
Nick right
from
there.
Nick.
Will he pay it off? Little jumbo there.
Back over. Can they
short-circuited.
use it? Can they use it?
Oh, we halted play. I did not see the move. I didn't see
What
it.
happened?
Yeah, sorry.
Not entirely sure what happened here.
Yeah, Irv, yes. First ball.
A little confusion on the court here. Chris, what was the confusion?
The concern there was on the first ball over. It was a little sort of double contacty right there.
But for a hard-driven ball.
It's not even driven ball. It's generally the first ball that comes over the net.
Has a lot of forgiveness.
Yeah, has a lot of forgiveness. Usually it's more like it hit your arm and then maybe it grazed your shoulder or something on the way up. So not really two distinct contacts, more of one single motion. And I think that's what we had there. It was nothing. Wow, good poke over by Glenn.
Oh, geez. That one stayed pretty close to the net the whole time.
Yeah, it did. Who needs the other 80% of the court, really?
It's like doubles tennis.
Yeah, just taking up space. It is. Do you know how many square feet there are in a volleyball court? If you add both sides.
Chris, I would love to know.
You would love to know that. You are aware of the dimensions of a volleyball court.
I'm aware of some of the dimensions.
That is fair. There are more than one dimensions. Actually, there's kind of really just one dimension 6 times.
So, Chris, what?
we got some action here. I'm
Okay.
trying to let this finish. Pretty good snap from Irv there. Pretty back set.
Oh, he takes it
trickler.
over and he gets rewarded.
Harkin's son gives one back.
He gets rewarded.
So a standard volleyball court by U.S. measurement, 30 feet by 30 feet on one side. Therefore, 30 by 60 overall.
Wow.
1,800 square feet.
Geez, that's the size of some people's apartments.
That's where I was going with that. Imagine if you just kind of said, well, this is about where my bedroom is. This is where the bathroom is. It would all fit generally within these lines.
That's surprisingly interesting. I wasn't expecting much from you, but that was actually pretty good.
No, it was actually a pretty deep cut. Yeah.
Oh, this is playable. You get it back over. Oh, off the hands and out of bounds. Nice net play by Nick, winning the joust, or the almost joust.
Almost joust. There's room for a swing in there. I was surprised. Thought that was going to be a joust. The 30 by 30, by the way, is the standard, we'll call it regular-sized volleyball court, which you're using today.
Chris, is there another type of volleyball court?
My goodness. Yes, there is, actually. There is a smaller-sized court that is used for 2-on-2 form of volleyball, which means you have less people on the court.
So you're saying with this format, there's 8 people, but in that format, there would be less?
That is true, yeah. Huh. You would have half as many. Quite frankly, yes, that is true.
Wow.
Interestingly, though, the measurements of the smaller court generally only referred to in metric, 8 meter by 8 meter.
Do you have any idea why? Oh, first of all, that was a really good swing. Good touch, and off the hands and out of bounds. Secondly, do you have any idea why?
I presume that was agreed upon because, 30 feet by 30 feet is close, I believe, to 9 meters by 9 meters. So internationally, that's what they would use in the United States because all of our measurements are based on some long dead white guy's foot length. We use weird numbers. So in the world of beach volleyball, it is generally an 8 meter by 8 meter court, which who knows what that is? It's like 26 and a half feet or something weird. Who wants to say that, you know?
Yeah, we should probably switch to the metric system.
I would be fine with that. I'd have to get a lot of new tools, though.
I'd have to, figure out how fast my car is going.
Oh, great. Oh,
wow, that was a really fantastic up.
Looked like started to lose that ball.
I think even her own team was surprised about that up. It was just so impressive.
Nice set up there. Dropping it down.
Chris getting the
It's all
short
over
ball
it.
over to
Feed
Nick Meyer.
Block
Goes
up.
deep and another fantastic dig.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Did not have the height right there.
Oh, boy, that's it.
That was ball game right
So
there. We have some
2019
champions right here.
Is Team Myers, featuring Nick Myers.
That's pretty good. John, why don't you stay on the mic for a minute, and we'll get this championship
See if we
rolling
can-
here.
Yeah, see if we can get them over. All right, joining us now, we have our field commentator, Miriam Matias, joining us in the booth.
Yeah, hi there.
So, Miriam,
hello, Pirates.
What impressions did you get from that game?
I really thought that everybody played a fantastic game. There was a lot of scrappy play, no laziness. I thought everyone gelled together, the two teams. They were close games. I thought that was very entertaining.
Similar to our thoughts too. I think like right away, especially in the start of the second game, it was pretty clear that everyone was giving 110%.
Yeah.
So they really all left it on the court, and Team Plantation can't really be too disappointed in their performance today. They really played fantastically.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I think they went in with a good attitude. They believed they could win. They tried their best. I thought they were good games.
So we have Commissioner Hag getting ready to do the presentation of the trophy and the traditional pirate drinking out of the cup, the
right
trophy cup.
I believe we have Tecate as our beer of choice in the cup today. Is that correct, John?
That is correct.
Wonderful.
Not sponsored, but we do.
Brought to you by Tecate.
We do like Tecate. Tecate, if you're watching, consider sponsoring us.
This is the 9th annual Pirate Flag Tournament, sponsored by Tecate.
There's Jackie holding a whole bunch of money, the league treasurer.
Yeah, our league treasurer, Jackie Rossi.
Nick Meyer.
With our runner-up team.
Oh, I bet his mother is so proud of him.
Nick Meyer from our winning team, I'm sure.
It is on, yes.
Yes. Nicely
yes, Nick,
done.
that was definitely on. So our second place team, Plantations, getting their money back and double their money back. So.
Do you know, John, who the poop deck winners were?
Yeah, it was Sasha's team.
Okay, wonderful. Very good. Sasha's had a really great season.
She is. She won Queen of the Beach.
Yeah.
She's reigning with poise and grace.
Yes, she's reigning with poise and grace. She's really had a dominant season as a woman beach player this year, 2019. She'll be the girl to beat next year.
Inspiration to young ladies everywhere.
Inspiration to everyone.
And she's
everywhere.
a physicist.
Yes, yes. So just an all-around winner. Now we're pouring our beer.
Tecate, that doesn't look like
that looks like a PBR or
Where
a
the hell
Bud
did my
Light.
Tecate go?
Well, I guess
I gave them a
have
Tecate.
another
They better give it
to
back
drink.
to me then.
So those look like Bud Lights. So apparently we are sponsored by Bud Light.
And I want my Tecate back.
So 2 cans of Bud Light are going into the winner's cup, the chalice, if you will. And our winners are going to share that cup together and drink of the victory.
Super sanitary.
Very sanitary. So many people, 9 times 4 people, have drank out of that cup.
I can't believe he's never washed it once.
Yeah, really amazing.
You'd think he would.
Yeah. He just keeps it next to his toilet at home, and he usually flushes without closing the lid, so it's probably splattered with all kinds of things. But
urine, feces.
Oh yeah, all kinds of bacteria. But when you're a winner, it's just
after
not.
This, after the traditional
you're on such
trophy
a high.
cup drink,
Yeah,
they'll do the traditional purging.
Yeah, and Chris Urso is dancing, and here comes Jackie Hennard and Kaylee.
We have the peanut gallery.
Peanut gallery here.
All right.
I'm sorry I don't know the names of all the teammates. I know
do. It's,
Chris Urso, Nick Meyer, and do you know the other 2 teammates? Oh, yes, Jeff and Emily. Right, thank you.
And the first to drink is Jeff.
Excellent. Handing it off to Nick Meyer.
Looks like he's not too ill. Nick might finish the whole thing.
Yeah, he's really taking a big gulp there. Hopes he Hope he leaves some
You
for
got
his
to practice
teammates.
some self-control for crying out loud.
Yeah, and here comes Chris Urso taking a very dainty sip.
Chris gagging a little bit.
Yeah, he's controlling it.
Oh,
Nice. Oh,
and we have
got a little
bit of
splatter there. Yeah, he almost had it. Yeah.
You hate to see that.
You just
really,
hate
just
to
rookie
see
mistake.
that. Yeah. She looks
And
mildly disgusted.
Emily is having to drink
Yeah.
a cup that a bunch of disgusting men just drank out
Yeah,
of.
you can tell she wished she was the first to go. She's pretty
That would have
disappointed
been
she
the
was the
chivalrous
fourth.
thing to do.
Yeah, they should really let the girl take the first
In hindsight.
sip. So I'm really disappointed in the men of
The
that
whole-
team.
This
They just
whole,
really
this whole presentation ceremony has been just really disappointing. Chris finishing it because
Chris
why waste
finishing
good
it.
beer?
Why waste good Bud Light?
And that sip seemed to have gone much better.
Yeah, he had better control over it.
Good balance.
Yeah. Jeff's doing a nice job finishing it up there too. Yeah, a little more control. Yep. Boy, third sip for Chris Urso. That nobody really wants to down it.
Well, someone's got to step up to the plate.
Back in 2018, Andy Matkovich, he did a monster job downing that beer.
It was legendary.
Yeah, it was a legendary.
All right, so I think we're going to sign off. We're going to try and get an interview with the winners in a moment here. But for the 2019 Pirate Flag Tournament, definitely special thanks to Chris Hagg, Jackie Rossi, Hennard, for me, Jonathan Urso, Marianne Matias, and everyone who helped out, all the volunteers, all the really good people that make this wonderful tournament happen. Deep and sincere thanks, and we will see you in 2020. Thank you. Spade and neuter your pets.
So coming at you from the sideline of our championship match, 2019 Pirate Flag Tournament, we're with the Team Myers Rum, who just won. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Chris, what did you think about your match?
I thought it went really well. It went badly at first, and then it went really well later.
Great. Nick Meyer, what did you think?
I think that the match was refereed fairly, and while the doubles were egregious, it's something that we got over, and I got over and just got out of my mind and played volleyball, played the game we all love.
How did you feel about having to be the fourth person to drink out of the cup? Don't you think it would have been nice if the guys let you drink first?
I think that would have been a nice gesture, yes.
And Jeff, any comments?
This is a great tournament. I'm just so happy I was able to come play and hope to be back next year.
Congratulations to all four of you. You really kicked the pants out of those guys. Good job.
I guess the question I have for the panel is, are we going to see Team Myers in 2020?
That is what I was going to say, Nick, because if all four of you are back, you get to defend the cup next year. But all four have to be back. So
do not move to Minnesota.
Oh, so anyway, so that's the last time I climb Mount Everest with a one-eyed Sherpa. I'm not going to do it again.
I recently told her the same thing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness.
That's on.
Oh, we're back. We're back on the kit. We're.
Hello
sorry.
and welcome.
Go
please.
ahead.
Hello and welcome back to the Pirate Flag Studios with Chris and John here. That was a compelling match, Chris. Wow. I can't believe my eyes.
That was a pretty impressive match. We thought it might go 3. We were discussing that here in the studio, but a pretty solid effort in the second game.
Plantation made a pretty epic comeback, and it was definitely leaning toward their favor with momentum, but Myers fought back, and they ended up getting in 2.
They ended up pretty strong. A fantastic final rally, but it came up Team Myers' way. And, of course, Nick Myers, Meyer. No S. Not the Myers. So the team of the Myerses.
Right.
Yeah.
And you may have noticed that our broadcasters constantly got Nick Myers, 'S, last name wrong a bunch. And Stefania, I am so sorry I couldn't read your name correctly on that piece of paper.
That's all right. You made a good time.
I mean, our broadcaster.
Yeah, the it couldn't have been us because we're in the studio.
Of course.
And those other guys are out on the beach.
Our surprisingly similarly looking broadcasters.
Yes,
in the field.
That's extremely true. But at the end, our girl in the sand, Marianne, on the post-game interview with Team Myers, brought up it was an interesting topic that came up about next year, and so we should discuss the mutiny rule in the Pirate Flag tournament.
So yes, absolutely, I agree. Marianne is a wonderful broadcaster, asks the questions that no one else will ask. And what is the mutiny rule?
So the mutiny rule is our rule in this tournament that if your team comes back together the next year, all 4 of you are back. No substitutes, same team. You get to play together again, and people get to attempt to overthrow you, to mutiny you, and win the cup.
Very cool.
I think it's a pretty exciting rule. There has only been one team that actually two-peated.
Yeah.
Yes. Pete was not on that two-peat team, but there was still a Pete. Anyway, that was a couple years ago. I think we referenced it earlier. But otherwise, we have not had a team get mutinied in a couple years now, I guess, because our last year's champion was not able to come back this year. So.
There was talk of people moving away, this and that. And also, thank you, Nick, for that wonderful post-game interview. Truly brilliant stuff. Just wonderful content. And if your team doesn't move away, we'll be very epically excited to see you in 2020.
That's right. I think with that, we can close this out and say we'll see you all in 2020 at Pirate Flag Tournament number 10.